Hello, I'm Kerry, a plant team expert at the Mains of Drum Garden Centre. Today I will show you how I created this Christmassy wreath from foliage foraged from my garden and with a few bits that I picked up in the shops. I've chosen a rattan wreath as my base, but you could use oasis or a wire wreath with moss to help retain moisture. You could create bunches of foliage, however, using the rattan wreath, I prefer to place each piece of foliage individually. I've used pieces from a conifer for the base layer of foliage, but you could use whatever you like. This helps to fill out the wreath before you add in the details. For the second layer, I am using offcuts from my Christmas tree. You might need to cut a branch or two from the bottom to help it fit better into your stand, so you can use that in your wreath. Here for my third layer, I'm adding some delicate pussy willow to add a wintry feel. Next, I'm using fresh eucalyptus to add depth to the wreath. I have a holly tree and cotoneaster in my garden and I love the berries in winter, so I had to include these in my wreath. This can be quite a prickly job, so I would advise wearing gloves if you choose to add holly. They will also add a pop of colour and contrast well with the greenery. For another layer, I added some cinnamon sticks I bought and some dried orange slices I dried myself. Slice your oranges thinly and put them in the oven on some baking parchment for approximately an hour at 140 degrees. It adds a lovely scent to the wreath. Then I added a few pine cones, which you can easily forage for. I lightly spray painted them gold to add a bit of festive cheer. And finally, I used a few artificial berries to add a bit of extra dimension. It is worth noting to keep your wreath in tip-top condition until Christmas, it's best to mist the foliage every 1 or 2 days. Lastly, I added a ribbon for hanging. You can also add bows, or you can even wrap around a set of battery-operated lights. The possibilities are endless. I hope this inspires you to get creative this festive season and use what you have on your doorstep. If you want to get started, we have these create your own wreath kits. They are in our houseplant section. Or if you are pushed for time this busy season, then we have a wonderful selection of pre-made natural wreaths in store now. Thanks for watching and have a lovely Christmas.